do that. Don't follow people home. Like, please respect my privacy, respect any other YouTuber's privacy, because it's hard to believe, but you know, we're people just like you, like exactly like you. We're not special or anything. Like, I'm a person too. You wouldn't like it if somebody followed you home or came up to your house. So, you know, just like respect other people, respect their privacy.
I really didn't want to make this video because I thought that YouTube would see the type of content that SSSniperwolf is putting out and they would take down her channel because she's going against copyright. And Jackstones has been talking about that and how she is completely going against copyright. She's not even advertising the original creators and giving them credit for the videos that she's reacting to, quote unquote, except she's not really reacting to them at all. And now we have this situation where recently, almost a week ago, by the way, it's been almost a week and YouTube has done fucking nothing about this. SSSniperwolf has doxed Jackstone's home address. She showed it off to millions of people who follow her on her Instagram and would have saw her Instagram story, and she literally just posted a full-on picture of the front side of his house. It's absolutely fucking psychopathic behavior, and you would think that with everyone talking about this for days on end, it's been like about 5, almost 6 days, almost a week since people have been talking about this, and since this happened, and YouTube has done absolutely nothing with this information. People have been trying to get some word from someone at YouTube, whether it have been like some executive or someone who just works there, to see what's going on. And of course, people are baiting the YouTube Twitter account by asking, like, what happens if you dox somebody, and they say the thing that's the most obvious fucking thing to say, that it's against our terms of service and our guidelines, and you're not supposed to do that, and yada yada yada, because it's against the law. It's a crime to dox someone's information on the internet. And they just haven't done anything about it. And recently, Sully G, I think it was, he got in contact with an employee over at YouTube and asked the question, say someone is making jokes at my expense and I post their information on the internet, what's gonna happen? And then they basically replied saying the thing that completely contradicts their actual guidelines that are on their website, and they say that they can't do anything about it, even though they have already done that in previous instances before, with the instance with Actman, where he made a joking tweet about doxing information of YouTube employees, and they completely demonetized his channel. And I think they actually took down one of his videos as well when he was talking about Quantum TV. All this really shows is that YouTube is playing favorites. It's kind of ironic because Corey X Kenshin, another really big creator, already talked about this. He already made a video talking about how YouTube favors, you know, their white creators, so it's like almost racism in that sense, but then he also favors certain creators who are in their good graces. Even if they do something wrong, they won't get punished for it. This is setting a precedent that's terrifying, because that means if you are in the good graces of YouTube, or if you're just a really big creator, then it doesn't matter what you do, because you're going to be able to get away with essentially committing a crime that's against the law. How is she getting away with this? How has YouTube done nothing about this? How are we allowing her to get away with everything that she's done for years at this point, by the way? Everything that she's done for like the past like decade or so, it's all been completely documented. Recently as well, there's a clip that shows her incompetency and lack of actual fucking logical decision making as well, where she has these guys on Omegle of questionable age start twerking for her, where in return she would flash her tits. And it's like some people on Twitter are suggesting that she's the P word, you know, she's a pedo, but I don't think that's I don't think that's the case. I think people are kind of stretching in that regard. Alright, so I was in the middle of editing the video, and I'm scrolling through Twitter looking for more screenshots of SSSniperwolf and more memes because people are making fun of her. And I found this fucking video where someone found an old Omegle clip, another Omegle clip, of her asking someone who confirmed her age to be 16, and then she has this 16-year-old, a minor, flashed her chest at her. YouTube, ban SSSniperwolf! Did she not think like something would happen after she just released this information? Where she just posted a picture of his front house on her Instagram. It's ridiculous. I really didn't want to talk about this. I thought that it would all blow over and YouTube would do the right thing in just a couple of days. It's been like 5 days and they've done nothing. All this does is just show their incompetency, it shows their favoritism, and it shows that we may never be able to get rid of SSSniperwolf. And am afraid that that's the reality that we're going to be living, where Sniper Wolf is able to get away with committing literal crimes and potentially in the future do it once more. I am afraid that eventually there's going to be another situation where someone has the audacity to call out Sniper Wolf for the content that she makes. She's going to dox her information, and people are going to cry out and say, like, hey, you need to, ban this creator because she's literally going against your terms of service and breaking the fucking law, and then they're not going to do anything about it. She's just gonna get away with it scot-free all over again. I don't understand. Sniper Wolf is a terrible person, a terrible creator who makes terrible videos and literally commits crimes, and has been doing so for the past like decade or so, and has slandered people, by the way. She's multiple times she's like slandered people of their character, and like she's misrepresented certain stories and what actually happened. Just all the information that you need to know about Sniper Wolf is out there on the internet. Like I said, it's been documented and talked about for years at this point, but only now it doesn't seem like that everyone's actually finally gathering together to finally ban against Sniper Wolf, because she's a creator that doesn't deserve to be on the platform, and yet she is. Hopefully YouTube will eventually do the right thing. Hopefully they'll make a response, like an official fucking response by an actual human, and they'll explain why nothing will be done, but something needs to be done. Until then, go support Jack's films and his channels, because he's been covering the entire situation of not only just like the videos of like that she's been making for the past like few years at this point, but then he also made videos talking about the situation and what happened, and I would really recommend if you go check those out. Yeah, go support Jack's films, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you guys next one. I'm out. Peace.